Now I have got volume. Okay. I've got no idea. Okay, so am I back? Am I back? Can you hear me? You can hear the clicking now, but no voice. Whoops, now that's where I said I'll refresh the screen. Sound, yay. Yeah, that's a bit weird. I don't think I'll use the mute button there again. If you hear the clicks as I'm trying to organise things in the background first up, well, that's just bad luck, isn't it? Then you know at least I've got the sound, don't you? And Renna, my beautiful voice. Oh, thank you. Sometimes, yeah, we hear our own voices differently and get so used to it, we don't really understand how beautiful the vibrations are that we emanate and, well, give to others, really, as we're speaking, isn't it? So what I'm going to do is click through to the actual cards. And what I'd love you to do is tune into your own psychic senses and your own spiritual connection so that you are able to, oh God, errant hair there. Oh my goodness. I should not let it bother me. The hair. Sorry, distractions, isn't it? So tune into your own psychic senses and really tap into listening for what messages that Spirit's got for you, on top of what I'm explaining as my own intuitive sense of how the cards are laying this morning. So here we go, switching over to the cards, and oh yay, we've got Kim as well. Good morning. Yes, she can hear, so that's good. So you wouldn't have been able to hear on the phone as you're driving. Wow. Kat, good morning. And now here we go. I've got the owl card there. Let's see if the camera will focus it properly this morning. We have fun with this camera, don't we, the webcam? What matters most is how you see yourself, and isn't it? That self-love that we actually bring within. And from that, we then send it out, remember? So have that wonderful connection with that inner self. Now, we've also got from the Inner Soul Guidance deck, that's Leanne and Deb's creation. Beautiful deck of cards. Now that I'm able to shuffle a little bit now, these still are a wee bit big on my hand to be able to handle, but they're a beautiful deck of cards to use as a reading, or just to pick one out like I've done each morning as part of the focus. So we've got be creative, express yourself and learn something new. It really is all those possibilities available to us in whatever tools that we have. It doesn't have to be artworks, but we are creating each and every moment as we're stepping into our pathway and being who we are. So I just love that. So I'll put that aside, and we are using the Gilded Reverie Lenormand deck by Sarah Marchetti, as you can see up there. I do use the expanded edition, so I really like this one. Because we do have these little extras, a Lenormand deck is 36 cards, and as you can see right in our central position, we've got a 44. So here we go, let's get into the reading. So what we've got, 5 cards, Moon is in that home space. We've got the mice in the workspace. I love the mice, I always love them, which I don't like mice in my house, but yes, I love the picture. Ship in the unexpected, and we have the ring as our role, and the magnifying glass is in the outcome, and, you know, the central energy. So it is looking closer into each and every aspect that we've got here surrounding that card, as well as by the time in the evening if you do a summary of your day, it's looking a little closer, isn't it? Now, the moon energy, of course, most of us do understand that factor of the cycle of the moon around the earth. It does give us the full moon each quarter, and you know, the new moon as the narrowest and all the rest, and there's eclipses that happen and all sorts of stuff like that. So, well, good morning, Veronica. I just noticed you popping in. Lovely to see you well, and yes, everything is well here. So from that energy of what we've got as the moon in our home space, it's coming up for, and I didn't check the astrology actually, it's probably something I may need to do in future before I even get tapping into the energies, is actually open my astrology program, see where we're at with that. It'd be good practice, wouldn't it? Is anyone of you out there as an astrologer? It'd be nice to have a help with that. Anyway, it's coming up for some sort of eclipse soon. We're on the 18th. It could be tomorrow or the next day, partial. But we're like on the new moon energies. So we're going to have that. It's on the wane, so we're going to have that renewal factor starting to come in. But today it's really just accepting that we do go through cycles and being present with which part of your cycle that you're feeling that you're going through. Not that everything has to repeat exactly the same all the time. We're here to actually learn the lessons from each other in our relationships, in our home space. It's why we've chosen to be in the families we're in the situations we're in. To some degree, here we've got the mechanism that shows us all the different possibilities that there is. And we need to be in connection with all of that and present with it. So you think it's actually on the 19th, Renna? Yeah, I vaguely remember seeing that myself as I went through my Astro Gold the other day. So thank you for that, because it just means that time of resting and really taking notice, giving yourself that time and listening and seeing what things are around you, and how you're moving around other people as well. Right, yeah, Friday, 8:15 a.m. there, and that's Somerset in the UK, isn't it, Rachel? So just have that mindfulness today as you're moving through, treating things with that gentle light and compassion. It's a feminine energy, so allow that flow and the cycling to continue in whatever way it needs to. But we're not going to repeat everything absolutely exactly again, because it's a different moment being in the present now, okay? So have that awareness. That's what I'm getting from the moon card in the home space today. Now, with the mice in the workspace, I've always loved this card purely because there's that little fat one sitting there swinging, about to go arse up because he's nearly chewed through that piece of thread. We all know, most of us would know from experience, how close mice do come to chewing through electric cords. I've seen it myself here through plagues and the rest, that you get some of the wiring that gets very, very dangerous, and they're actually almost at the point of zapping themselves, and possibility they probably do when there's little fires start, because mice and rats chew through the plastic and short it out and all that sort of stuff. That's what that reminds me of. So it's actually taking care to be noticing that happens in the background that we're not aware of in our workspace. Possibility of someone stealing your ideas in your workspace, or even the resources that are there. It really is speaking to me today of what the traditional meaning of the mice is. It is the sneaky theft in the background type, that sort of thing. So I'm actually feeling that in the workplace, this is that more traditional meaning of what it is. So take note of what's happening around. Is there little things missing? Maybe someone's borrowed something and not put it back, or maybe they have just nicked off with it. And I am feeling it is just the little things, but it still needs to be dealt with. And that's what I'm sensing from this as to why we've got the card there in the workspace. Whoops, hang on. I just saw your first comment. It slipped past. You're the little fat one, or maybe not the little fat one. I love that. I just love the card. The art, the actual depiction of it, it's just so cute and lovable. I mean, it probably is indicating sometimes it could be just the people that are that you feel that you're trusting are just taking advantage sometimes. And look, it's not a big deal. I don't feel it's a big issue, but just be aware and on top of it, pretty much. If you're needing to do something about it, say so. It's open communication is what I'm feeling, and sharing resources in an open way. And if it's something you do feel you need to keep secret, well, that means probably from this card being there to take a little extra precaution in keeping it more secure. okay, so that it's not got the ability for the little mice to get in and play, okay? That's what I'm taking from that one. With the ship that's in that unexpected space and place, this airship, just love it. It's got the manoeuvrability of going anywhere, not absolutely tied to the wind, but it is. You still need to set your sails. You still need to be aware of the direction you're going, and it's going to pop in at unexpected times today. So probably when you feel that loss of direction or that sense of, oh God, what's next type of thing, that might be when the ship card essence energy is coming in saying, hang on, just take note of where the wind's coming from. Take note of what's happening around you at that point in time, and then reset your compass, reset your direction, your sheets, or that's what the ropes are called on a ship, on a boat. Reset what you're needing to be putting together to actually keep moving forward, okay? One of the things that a ship can't do is go in reverse in this instance. Motorboats, different thing. This type of ship, you're always going to go forward, okay? So it's probably just, when you feel that moment of lostness or, up in the air about something, there's that ship popping into your day. Okay, now we've got the ring in our role. It's commitment to self. That's what I'm feeling. In this sense, it really is, look, you've said you're going to do something, follow it through. And whether that's in your home space or whether it's in the workspace, it really is finding that gem of your energy in whatever situation you're in through the day and being able to shine that light, that beautiful perfection of who you are out into those situations and, with the people that you're with at whatever time it is. I'm looking at that and thinking, well, I know I've got a dental appointment. It's just a normal checkup today. Not the thing that you like to do, but it's the time where I'm going to be out and amongst people. And I sort of think, well, I'm going to find the pleasure in that somehow. It will shine. I'll shine in that by being a very good client and not feeling, I don't expect to have a drill going, but it's certainly going to shine my teeth because that's part of what the service is when you get the checkup. The one I'm having in particular, I'll have my teeth cleaned. So it's, that's an example of really just stepping into what your day is, who you are within your day, being your authentic self, the standing in your own truth, all that you are, bringing that into the day and shining that jewel, your gem out. And that's your role, being you in a special, as we are, that special way for each and every one of us. And with the magnifying glass, I saw that. Saw it, Rennie, yeah. So resonating with where you are right now. That in itself is amusing you, is it? Oh, look, I think if we spend time with actually and just having joy in life, changing our perception that we are actually enjoying what we do. Look, situations, there's some that are beyond our control, but we can change our own perception and make it that jewel in our day. The same as with the magnifying glass, looking more closely at what is surrounding each and every one of those situations we may have in our day, happy, sad, whatever it's going to be, and all of those things in between. Each and every one of us do react differently to certain things. Have a look into why did you react that way if it's not been such a good, positive experience. Bring it forward to actually see what is the positive within it. And that's what the magnifying glass is probably indicating for us as using that tool. Have a closer look. What actually is the lesson in it? How are we growing stronger and moving forward with it? How are we helping other people with it as well? It's not just about us, although we are living in our life from our own central space and energy, of course, because it's the only way we can. But bringing that so that we can look more closely at ourselves, learn more about ourselves to actually help others to find the finer detail in what their lives might be about as well. I know that's what coaches and, the helpers in society are about. We're not all helpers. It's just so wonderful, really. To have that variety of personalities, people that we can interact with, and all sorts of situations. And doesn't that make life exciting? Now, I am going to move on now, keep going, because I've got a day of, I've got to go and have my breakfast to get ready and brush my teeth thoroughly as much as I can. The hand is getting better, so it's wonderful to have all those lovely messages from people and good wishes in, you know, how well it is and the rest. I am exercising it, and I can do that so much easier now, even to the point of nearly that one. As you can see, it takes a little bit extra work. Slow process. Any type of healing and progressing forward is going to take time and care and self-love and all that we need to bring together in being our best you, me, that type of thing. So thank you for being here to share this, because as you know, I already love and appreciate being able to do it with the technology and sharing it with each and every one of you. So thank you, thank you. Thank you, Sarah, and thank you, Rachel. And I hope things pick up for you. And thank you for that about the hand as well. So, Rena, thank you too, and hoping a magnificent day for everybody, as I do too. Keep being the best you. And we'll see you here. What's today? Is Thursday. Tomorrow is Friday, Friday morning. If you need any more in-depth type of reading, the Zoom and the way I do it like this, you can join in or not. Certainly pay for a booking for there, and we negotiate a time, whichever way that you like it, or I just do a recorded reading for you. Many ways with our technology of actually helping each other gain understanding and clarity, isn't there? And individual readings are available. So thank you so much. Keep being the best you, and namaste until tomorrow. Bye for now.